So, I used to play basketball. Well, I was heavily into sports since I was like 7 years old, 6 or 7. And it was just like basketball was my lifestyle. With that, it's just like you're all about team effort. You're all about, working out every day and eating carbs all day, pretty much, and then working out. So just getting thicker, getting buff, and all that. So, um, I actually was good enough to where I got a scholarship and I played in college for basketball. So I've been playing for a long, long time. So I've actually got diagnosed with some type of weird allergy when I was younger, but it progressively just got worse and worse over time. So by the time I got to college, I had to go to the doctor, and they told me, I really shouldn't be in exercise, I really shouldn't be in sports, excuse me. I really shouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing. So you're telling me that I'm no longer able to play basketball, which is the thing I've been playing all of my life, which was crazy to me. So, I went to every specialist since I was younger. Allergist, I went to the respiratory doctor. They labeled it as peanut allergies. I had to carry an EpiPen. They labeled it as asthma as well. I never had asthma in my life. They said every simple type of condition I could have, but like it didn't add up. So what happened was, I ended up, well, let me explain. What would happen is it was called exercise induced anaphylaxis. And exercise induced anaphylaxis is the equivalent of if somebody had a peanut allergy and decided to eat peanut butter all day, their throat would close up and they'd break out in hives and they'd have to be rushed to the hospital. The face would get puffy, and that was it. After you cut off the air supply, then you're done. I almost died from this condition twice, and it's a really rare condition that no one can really pinpoint and help. And it was treated with Benadryl and different types of antihistamines. They tried everything. They pricked me everywhere, and it was terrible. So I ended up having to stop basketball, and I didn't feel fulfilled because of that. So after that, when I was about 21, I actually met my new husband and doctor. Sorry, my love of my life, and he actually helped and healed me from toe to head, everything, everything. And he explained to me that you know, healing your body, healing the body itself. You need, for one, you need to give it the right nutrients, and then two, you can't isolate any part of the body. Like if I'm having respiratory issues, you can't just treat your lungs, or my lungs in this case. If I'm having a toe problem, you can't just treat the toe. You have to treat the whole body as a whole. That's why he's into holistic medicine and everything. That's pretty much what I always wanted to do too. So he helped me, and he actually showed me a new way to eat, which was very interesting. I never really would have thought that I'd ever be vegan. So I turned vegan just like that, cold turkey. I didn't even ask any questions. The way he explained things to me, it just made so much perfect sense. It's like the whole protein thing is a myth. We're not really eating protein from dead flesh. We're not getting protein from dead flesh. That's all bogus. I don't even know where they got that from, but they gave us this food pyramid just to confuse us. It really means nothing. We get all of our nutrients, all of our supplements and vitamins from fruits and vegetables, which makes perfect sense. He explained this analogy to me, which was like take a piece of meat out of the fridge, put it on the counter, and then take a piece of like a vegetable or a banana or something, put it on the counter, and just leave it for 3 days. Which one would you be more likely to eat? And I said, of course, the banana, or fruits or vegetable, because the meat itself is gonna rot and smell really bad. It's probably gonna mold. It's bad. Then he brought it to my attention. just think of the counter as your stomach. You know, whatever is going on outside is also going on in. So if that meat is just sitting there, rotting, molding, doing all this other stuff, it's a wonder why everybody is getting sick. You know, so it didn't take me long to just think like, hey, that makes perfect sense. I'm gonna go vegan. Yeah. So, but that's my lifestyle. You know, I'd recommend everyone to be vegan because it's just a better way of life. You know, if you're eating life, then of course all of your cells are going to respond to what you're eating because they're being made out of what you're eating. You literally are what you eat. So, makes perfect sense, and I highly recommend other people to do it as well.
What are some of the benefits?
Benefits. Of course, you know, you're eating live food, so you're gonna feel more alive, you're gonna feel more energized, you're gonna feel clear. Um, what else? I mean, that's the main things because I used to be really when I was eating carbs and just meats and everything. I used to be very tired. I had to take naps all the time. I used to get sick. You know, It's not a fun feeling. But ever since I was vegan, I've been vegan. You know, I haven't gotten sick. You know, I haven't gotten tired in the middle of the day. You know, I don't have to take my usual nap since I'm not eating bad. You know, if you're eating bad things, if you're eating meats, you're gonna feel like the dead meat that you're eating. You're gonna feel like a dead meat. You know.
What about like when it comes to allergies and some of the little symptoms you also
Ooh,
have,
yeah.
cramping, bloating?
Yeah. Okay, so allergies. I actually don't have allergies anymore. Because I'm vegan and because my body's clean, I have not experienced anything like this past spring passed, and you know, the previous springs before, I used to just die. Like, my whole face would be inflamed, my nose would be running all the time. I'd be sneezing 10 times in a row. My allergies were the worst. And I'm sure there's pretty large population that can relate to this as well. There's several people that I have met that actually caught allergies, which is unheard of because of the pollution outside and everything. So it's like if you're not giving the body what it needs to heal, then it's just going to hinder it and you're going to keep getting sick. If you're giving it the nutrients that it needs, it will heal itself. The body must heal itself. So yeah, I have no more allergies, no symptoms of anything. He actually cured me of all of it, all of the symptoms. So since then, I've been able to just run 6 to 9 miles and more. Actually, the most we ran was like up to 20. So it was a lot, and I haven't even broke out in hives or anything. Like none of the symptoms from the past have ever even, started anymore. So it's completely gone. I'm cured. Every other doctor that I went to, they could not help me at all. All they do is just prescribe me meds, and I never really liked taking medicine. So if you ever want to stay away from the doctor, you should definitely be vegan because you don't get sick. So there'd be no need. You can be your own doctor by what you eat. So, yeah. But thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kane.